Matt never studied Mike Shinoda, and I never studied Chester Bennington.
This is our first time ever playing some of these new songs live. See a few people in the front couple rows with some tears in their eyes.
It's fun for us, but it doesn't make any sense because people are like, this is cool. I also can't engage with this at all. Have you migrated away from K-pop? And would you want to make some K-pop? Okay. Bruno Mars is pretty well known though, and he is kicks ass. And anyone who doesn't like him is weird.
Our drummer is just running around naked and screaming.
Why is it always the drummer? Hi, it's Mignonette here with Moshly, and today I'm with the incredible
Danny
and Lance.
We are 2/5 of From Ashes to New.
And we are incredible.
Hello, how are you doing?
Incredible.
Good? Yeah, you're good.
Yes.
Good. Okay, lovely. So, last stop of the tour here in London. How's the tour been?
It's kind of a blur. We get to see all kinds of sites that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Like Eindhoven, Netherlands was really cool.
Yeah.
Like I think I want to move there.
Okay. What was it that stood out about, where is it? What did you say?
Eindhoven?
Eindhoven?
Yeah.
Okay. What stood out about Eindhoven?
It seemed like a big city with not a lot of people. It was very calm.
Oh, okay.
Big,
You
but
like
calm.
the reclusiveness of it.
Yeah, they
nice.
shut down at 10 p.m. It's a
No
ghost
way.
town, and like you walk through the streets, and it's just like there's just no one anywhere. That's wild.
I don't think I've ever
It's
been,
crazy.
so maybe I should visit. So kind of off the back of that, what is it like being on tour with you guys? Is it quite chill? Is it quite hyperactive? What's the tour bus like?
It depends on who you're talking to. Me, it's chill. Danny's pretty chill for the most part, right?
Yeah, it also depends on whether there's chaos happening in the tour. Like, you know, I feel like we can be pretty chill and just hang out, but then there's also like, you know, for instance, getting over here was a nightmare. Our flight was canceled at 2:30 in the morning.
No way.
And so we had to reroute to like a different airport. Get rental vehicles and drive there with all our gear, and then they told us that there was no baggage allowance over 70 pounds, which was never a case before. So then we had to sprawl out in the airport, and we're like, that was pure chaos. So like there are some times where like things happen where it's just absolute insanity. But us as people, for the most part, we're pretty laid back, pretty chill. Every once in a while we'll go and find somewhere to eat.
Unless it's 2 a.m, then our drummer is just running around naked and screaming.
Why is it always the drummer? It is always the drummer that does things like that, right? What has been the craziest crowd? What city's had the most vibrant off-key crowd? On this tour of Europe,
Germany,
Cologne.
Really? Amazing. Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of not surprised, but you haven't been to London yet, so brace yourselves because we can be a bit feral. So I'm excited to see what they bring tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean the German fans they were unbelievable. You know, we're used to like certain times in the shows where like we know that they're standout lyrics, so we'll point the mic to the crowd for them to sing it. But it was just like the whole show that all of them were screaming it, and like these shows sold out in like 5 minutes.
No way.
So like all of the fans in Hamburg were like the most diehard fans. So it was a sold out room of all diehard fans. And then the same thing in Cologne, that sold out in 5 minutes. We upgraded it to triple the size, sold out in 2 days. So like Cologne was the same thing, but even bigger.
Yeah.
So it was madness. We're like, there were so many times where I was like, I don't even have to sing this next line.
That must have been a crazy feeling for you.
It was like madness. The German fans are so passionate.
Yeah.
And that's not to take away from any of the other countries or cities, but they were just above and beyond. It was more so than the States. Like they blew the States away too. It was crazy.
Interesting. Okay. What was the craziest thing you saw, I'm guessing, in Cologne? Like, was there anything wild that happened in the crowd in other shows or?
Oh, I thought you were going to say craziest thing in general.
No. I mean, you can answer that if you like.
Well, that's the wildest thing about German fans too, is that they're also still very like respectful and polite. So like, as wild as they were, it was still like there weren't any emergencies. Nobody got hurt. They were taking care of crowd surfers. They were moshing like really well, really hard, but also really respectfully. So like,
good.
Nothing bad or crazy or anything like that happened at the show. It went smooth from start to finish, as wild as it was.
So good concert etiquette.
Yes.
That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. Let's talk about the album, Reflections, out tomorrow. Was that planned to be the last day Was it meant to coincide, or?
I guess it's just meant to be.
Yeah, serendipitous.
Yeah.
What song on the set list has had the best reaction, and have we had any sneak peeks of what's on the album during your tour?
1, 2, 3.
Die for You?
Yeah.
I mean, they all kind of have their
hard.
moments, like New Disease, The Bridge, where, we did Until We Overdose, like the fans scream that part.
Yeah, that
and Drag Me, they love screaming Drag Me.
Yeah.
But Die For You is like they're singing the whole chorus.
Yeah. Amazing. Oh, okay. I didn't know you was going to say something. I didn't want to cut you off. So said that one. So when fans connect with a song, or like New Disease or Drag Me, what does that feel like for you? Like, what does it mean to you when you get that sort of reaction from a crowd?
Go ahead, Dan.
I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's because you work so hard, and especially on this record, we worked harder than we ever worked. We had a bunch of demos, scrapped them, went in, wrote new songs, recorded new songs, worked until the day they were due on changing things and making it better, taking out parts, putting in different parts. It was a crazy process this time around, because we wanted to put out the best record that we could.
Yeah.
And, everyone always has that goal, I think, but we just had a crazy high standard for this record. And so to have it all finally coming out and then people receiving it well is like, thank God, because we worked so damn hard on this record that to see it finally being paid off is great.
Amazing. Well, you can definitely tell that the quality's gone into it, because it's an amazing album. I reviewed it for Moshly, and it's amazing. So yeah, I really enjoyed listening to it.
This is our first time ever playing some of these new songs live over here.
Okay.
So this is our first time to really gauge how the songs are connecting with an audience, and it's been really cool. Like, to see Die For You when we're playing it, like I can always see a few people in the front couple rows with some tears in their eyes, like just to know that it actually connects with them.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Really
Have you played anything off the album that hasn't been released yet?
No, we used to do that, and then we realized that it's fun for us, but it doesn't make any sense, because people are like, this is cool, I also can't engage with this at all because I have no idea what's happening.
No, absolutely.
We stopped doing that, and so there won't be any surprises at the show tomorrow. We're still going to play the 4 new songs that have already been released, but we would have had to have prepared ahead of time and known what songs we were going to play and add in. And we also only have so much time. So we've had to ask at a lot of the shows to have our set list extended.
Oh, really?
Because they were only going to give us an hour. And we're like, we need an hour and 15 because we have a bunch of songs that we want to play, new songs that we've added. So we wouldn't have even had time to add more songs that we wanted to play, because we were already playing 4 new ones. We have a bunch of older ones that we want to and need to play. Yeah. So
next
for
time.
now, no surprises or new songs that are going to be, coming out tomorrow or on the 17th, I should say. And we're just going to play the set list as is with the songs that have been released, and then maybe next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll get to play more.
If you had to describe the sound of your band to someone who's never heard your music before, what would you use to describe? What words would you use to describe it?
That is really hard.
Yeah,
it is really hard, because especially with the dual vocals and how they approach, though, like it's literally for everyone. Yeah. There's not just one. It's not just, oh, it's just a heavy band. Oh, it's just Linkin Park. Oh, it's just this. It's like literally every genre under the sun.
Okay. Do you have any specific influences? Like, I feel like I had a lot of kind of Linkin Park maybe sprinkled in, like with the new metal kind of rap stuff, which is
I mean, we get that a lot.
Oh, really?
Purely just because of the way Matt's voice sounds and the way my voice sounds, which is funny because Matt never studied Mike Shinoda and I never studied Chester Bennington.
Okay.
We both love Linkin Park. Yeah. But that wasn't our vocal influence, and it just so happened that he wanted to rap in a new metal style band, but his desire to do that actually came from Hollywood Undead.
Really? Interesting.
And I was in a band that wasn't in a new metal band. It was just like metalcore, hard rock. There was no rapping or anything like that, because no one that I knew could rap. So when he, picked me out to come sing for the band, and we started working together, it was like, that was just like a natural consequence that people were like, this sounds like Linkin Park. Whereas like, if you remove our vocals, we don't sound anything like Linkin Park.
Yeah.
It's not even close. It's a completely different world. But because we sound the way we do, and the parts that we perform are the parts that we perform, him rapping, me singing and screaming, people are like, Linkin Park.
Yeah. Well, it works and it sounds great.
Thank you. Yeah.
And when you say Linkin Park, it's generally met with a compliment.
Yeah,
so we'll
of course.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. So if you had to genre swap, I know you mentioned that you were in a band before, but completely away from metal, heavy, what would you go into?
I like a lot of synthwave stuff.
Okay.
Like I like bands like the Midnight.
Okay.
So I would probably do something like that.
Have you migrated away from K-pop? Would you want to make some K-pop?
I would, but I think it's kind of reached the ceiling for me. It's kind of like all getting to be the same-ish with how pop music is produced. Like there is no new element yet. So I'm kind of going back in time, going back to the 80s.
Yeah, nice. I hear that.
My wife and I have corrupted each other.
Okay.
She never listened to like anything like hard rock or heavy. And that like she'll pull into the garage and I'll hear like something heavy with like screaming in it or something. And I'm like, who are you? Who are you? And on her end, she listened to like, Bob Marley and like indie music and stuff like that. And now like I find myself listening to that all the time, because for me, like when we went on our honeymoon, that's what we were listening to all the time. So like I associate that music with the happiest time of my life. So now I'm like always jamming to like indie and island music, where I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I'm on a beach and I'm sipping a cocktail. I'm with my wife. Nice. Like it's awesome. So I'm always listening to that kind of stuff, and it makes me want to like, take a crack at like writing something like that one day, or if we were ever to genre swap or ever to go do something else, that would be fun to do.
Amazing. Okay. 2 more questions. What's the most unexpected song, band, genre on your playlist right now?
I guess for me it would be a follow-up of that answer. It would either be Bruno Mars, which I love Bruno Mars, or it would be Trevor Hall, who is an indie kind of island like artist. So it would be between those two. Okay. Bruno Mars is pretty well known though, and he kicks ass, and anyone who doesn't like him is weird.
It really depends on the time of year almost. Like I kind of like cycle through different playlists. My playlist right now is very heavy on Hall & Oates.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is cool. But then if we circle back to like almost our genre, but kind of not quite, like Danny and I, we love Don Broco.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah. His stuff's great, or their stuff is great. I always think like the lead singer's called Don Broco, but it's not. I know it's not. But like, yeah. Okay, so cool. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to ask. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
That's it.